I'm a total rule follower in my real life. Unless I think your rule is
That's
nonsense.
what people say.
But I'll make a
that are
lot of noise about the rules. It's like rules, but then I'll do the thing.
Look, if I think your rule is dumb,
I'm going to talk about it.
I'm
but
totally going to break it.
Yeah.
But like if generally, I'm just going to follow the rules.
It also depends on what is what could happen.
True.
Welcome
people
to
think I
our
break
podcast
rules
about
in
civil
drafts.
disobedience.
Really, I follow every rule to the letter. I just tend to have different definitions of every word in the rule.
That is very true. That is very true. I like that about you, Monty.
Mm-hmm. He marches to the beat of his own rules.
Yeah.
Have we ascertained if the live stream is actually going live?
I think it's probably revving up.
I think it's there. He said, hopefully.
Questioningly.
So I'm looking at this map, and there's a lot of space we haven't explored yet.
Yeah, I suspect there's
how
the puzzle
I guess
didn't
we
work.
are almost done.
I think there's probably
there we are.
We have to think harder.
You appear to all be live on YouTube.
probably
Waiting for
we
some
need
kind
to
of the
murder
comment
lots of
section didn't seem to load.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Wait, is this the
Nothing to see here
Everything is
except this.
awesome.
Hello, live stream / bootleg. We're going to be recording a next session of Keys from the Golden Vault - Shard of the Accursed, an adventure we've been playing very slowly. I don't remember when our last session was. It might have been
Long time
as November. Scheduling is hard, as everyone knows. But don't worry, we're as lost as you are, and we'll try to catch up together.
Some of us had to
Possibly
ask
more
which
so.
character this was.
Some of us forgot which players were playing.
When we were doing Shameless Sleuth the other day, I opened Chomasa first, and then realized this is I'm wrong.
No.
It's the wrong character.
No.
I'm still trying to remember who you all are.
I know you're Josh.
No one important.
No. Who you are.
Annette.
I don't know who I am.
Annette.
Jay. I'm Jay.
We got our
Jay
names
Rath.
down here.
A name I picked to have lots of vowels for fun.
You add vowels to your character names at
I do.
random intervals.
That was so funny at Shameless Sleuths. Kakara just kept adding A's.
I didn't actually. I did after she said that. Then I kept
Yeah,
secretly
but it
adding
looks
it.
like it.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I had been very
I was like,
carefully
no, I
copying and
totally.
pasting the
I had
name.
no, I had
You have the
not.
correct number of A's. But
Vocally, I add a lot of A's, but Kakara.
I mean, it's a better option. Once I had a character named all consonants, and that was really rough. It was
Klingon. Let's see.
in my
We all
heart,
just
I
fall
know I'm
silent
funny.
because we were
We're all like, it's
waiting.
Tuesday.
because I laid an egg
tired.
is what I did.
I said something mildly controversial on the internet, and I was worried that people were mad, and I was going to check, but everything's fine. That was what I was
good.
doing.
Now I'm curious what you said, but
Oh,
You can
what
go
were you
check.
being controversial about?
Well, it's about a person.
would it be a person who is no longer with us
Cryptic.
as of today?
It would be, yes.
Yeah, with that
I probably
meme you
shouldn't
stole
say.
somewhere else.
Yeah, the best thing to do is say nothing, but the next best thing is suppose memes.
And have them be funny.
Well, so lengthy recap before we get into the episode. This is Shard of the Accursed. This is a Golden Vault adventure, which are usually heists. This adventure inverts the heist model a little bit, where instead of trying to break in somewhere and steal something, you are breaking in somewhere and trying to return something.
Which we
Specifically-
did.
which you tried
work?
to do. At the end of the last session, you tried to do it and it didn't work. So TBD, that's James, is carrying a cursed shard that is cursing him, and has caused some kind of strange seismic-y things mainly, James. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think there was a few localized earthquakes.
Localized earthquakes. You attempted at the end of last session to slide that shard back into the giant statue from which it came, and that did not work, suggesting that there's more things to uncover here in Tome of Zeluan. Other things to remember, because I just re-listened to the episode, several, possibly all of you, I think possibly all of you are invisible. Due to a dust of disappearance. Several of you.
I think I failed, and that's why I'm pulling the.
Okay.
I could be wrong. But I think I failed, and I'm using the distraction.
Yes. Several of you, in addition to being invisible, were also disguised as guards.
I think I'm a playwright.
Yeah. No, you were a playwright before. You have returned to, you switched to being a guard. There was a lengthy discussion of guards wearing hats, who's going to be top guard versus second guard. So I think everybody except Josh and Tinkerbell were guards. And the whole thing that's going on here, so this dig site that you're at, it's the Tome of Zeluan, and it seems it's this ancient kind of shrine mausoleum thing with a big statue in the center. Let me just share that image of that statue in case that helps jog your memory. There you go. And you are kind of, the dig site has been taken over by this kind of criminal organization known as the Onyx Scar. And you have been kind of sneaking around behind the scenes, occasionally getting almost detected / slightly detected / momentarily detected, but managing to, through invisibility and stealth.
After barreling through the front door.
Yeah, after barreling through the front door, stay concealed. So you have tried at this point just putting the shard back in the statue at the end. It did not work. I will just, as you kind of scroll around, you might notice that you have not been everywhere on the map. You have basically pretty well explored the west wing of the tomb. You have not been to the east wing, nor have you been to the second floor. There's both in this main chamber where you've kind of started, there's a visible walkway of the second floor that you can see above you. I think you also discovered over in one of the rooms you explored, there was stairs leading up to a second floor. This is what we call in the Dungeon Master business a hint. Any other kind of questions? I will try to jog your memory during things. I would not expect, if there's something that I think your characters remember that you super don't because it's been a long time, I will try and help you out. But any questions coming to mind right now?
Did we ever set up some way to actually communicate with each other over distance? I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
Can you hear me?
Well, yes.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Monty.
I have been asking for a while.
Oh, we can hear you now.
We'll see that my microphone was off.
Oh,
no.
well, I'm glad we fixed that right now. So, yeah.
Oops.
So we haven't gone upstairs yet.
No.
You have not been upstairs.
Did we do some floaty thing to get the... Or to Tinkerbell go fly up?
No, I wasn't there.
That was discussed, but then did not happen. A bird was sent in Tinkerbell's place. Tinkerbell,
Okay.
Tinkerbell is over, kind of separated from all of you, causing just a great distraction. Recording with all the guards. You know how sometimes I don't know what's going to happen in a session? This is one of those times. But it's okay. We'll find out together. Also, I think it's unlikely that we're going to end the adventure today, but whatever. Whatever. That's my recap, reorientation stuff. Monty, I know we couldn't hear you. Could you hear me at all during all that stuff?
Uh-oh.
During part of it. Not when
Okay.
I was,
Okay.
not when I had disconnected my microphone.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to answer any questions, but let us start the episode proper.
Hang on.
Doing things. Oh,
When you just said you're happy to answer any questions, did you mean it, or were you just saying that?
Just saying that and then
in the
continuing
same breath
on.
started the episode.
I think he meant
I'm
while
happy
we
to answer
went.
questions. Yeah, well, in the episode, but I'm happy to answer them now. You got questions? I got answers. What do you got? You got
I
some
don't have any
cues?
questions.
I got some A's right here for you. Man, I just got pulled on a classic thing teachers do that they're not supposed to. It's like, any questions? All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Man, I did it. Definitely.
Because we never have questions.
Talk to people about not doing. All right. So let's pretend I know how to start a podcast. Welcome back to Total Party Kill, Keys from the Golden Vault, Shard of the Accursed. That's right, it's me, Tony Sindelar, a dungeon master, here to continue one of our Keys from the Golden Vault heist-based adventures. In this adventure, our adventurers have snuck into Zeluan's tomb, an ancient shrine where they hope to return a cursed shard to its proper resting place. In their way are the operations of the Onyx Scar, a criminal organization running an illegal mining operation in this here tomb. TBD, that's the name of a character, not just letters I'm saying, has tried placing the shard in the heart of a giant onyx statue, but it had no effect, suggesting that more is needed to end this terrible curse. Allow me to introduce our players, they will introduce their characters, and then we will dive into things. First up, it's Chip Sunearth.
Hi, I'm Chip. I'm also Josh Molis. I'm a heisty cleric, which seems like a contradiction in terms. I'm also one of the few people here in absolutely no disguise whatsoever.
That's true.
Problem.
Next up, it's Kathy Campbell. Welcome back, Kathy.
Hello, Tony. I am playing Tinkerbell. Both of us use she, her pronouns. And I am Tink is a fairy druid, currently playing Ring Around the Rosie with a bunch of guards to distract from the reverse heist that failed.
Next up, it is Monty Ashley.
That's me. Hi, I'm Monty Ashley. My pronouns are he, him, and so are the pronouns of Krong, the bugbear rogue, who I am playing.
Also joining us, it's Annette Wierstra.
Hello, I am playing J-Raff, the Asimar Paladin. We both use she, her pronouns, and Jay is currently not only disguised as a guard, but apparently also invisible.
Ooh. And last but never least, the one, the only, the James Thompson. Welcome back, James Thompson.
It is I, James Thompson.
As was foretold.
I am playing the accursed TBD, she, her, changeling rogue artificer. And she has a companion called Pika, who's a magpie in exactly the same way that TB is a small blonde woman.
Mm-hmm. Let me set the stage here. Oh,
TBD is good, right? I distinctly remember being told that TBD was
clear,
a good character.
Neutral good, which means...
Neutral good, got it. Not chaotic, not evil.
Yeah, which means like I basically channel all my negative thoughts into the magpie.
Yeah. If you would like to see James play an evil, misguided, treacherous, sociopathic, or murderous character, please consume anything
else.
None of my characters are evil. I wish to point this out.
What about that one, like,
James
lion guy?
That
you
lion
should
guy was
reread the
lawful
definition
good.
of good versus evil
Yeah.
in D&D and in real life.
All right. Let me set the stage for what's going on, because things are gotten a little out of control. Our players are behind enemy lines. They're in this tomb that has been turned into a mine. James/TBD, you are at the feet of a giant onyx statue, attempting to slot that shard right back where it came, and it didn't work. Josh, Krong, and J-Raff, I believe you're possibly invisible in a long tunnel that connects from the big chamber where TBD is. And that tunnel connects to kind of an area that's set up as kind of a barracks slash area that the Onyx Scar has kind of set up a shop in. Separate from you three is Tinkerbell / Kathy. who is currently occupying the guards. Now, guards are aware that things are going on here in the base. You did basically all show up at the front door, turn invisible, and by turning invisible, disappear on them. And so they didn't necessarily know that you were in the base, but they are certainly on the lookout for things. And now they're aware that their shenanigans are shenaniganing, and it's going to be a little harder for you all to move around the base without being seen, especially if you're not sure where you're trying to go.
We're invisible for 2d4 minutes.
2d4 minutes. That's a lot of minutes. And especially, minutes in D&D equal many rounds, and on every round you can move and attack and things like that. So you can go a long way in 2d4 minutes. I believe your invisibility probably ends if you attack or cast a spell. Tinkerbell, I was not sure if you were invisible or not. I think you are invisible, but the guards know approximately where you are because you ran into a guard.
Okay. Yes, that's right. We tried to sneak past.
So you are invisible, but they know there's an invisible person.
And
they're
bleeding
trying to
or
catch
something?
you.
Wasn't there
That's right.
Yes.
Yes. I was bleeding, and so they're following the blood spots.
sparkly?
And I'll remind people, when you're invisible, invisibility does not include inaudible, insmellable, etc. So an invisible person it is hard to attack, but you may be aware that like someone's moving around invisibly around you.
And that's why I stayed here, to let them think that everyone's here.
All right, you're in initiative order. I think I will keep you in initiative order for now. If you're able to get out of initiative order, that'd be great. But let's see what happens. I have no idea where this session is headed. TBD, you went last at the end of the last session, so I think I'm going to put you at the bottom. And we're going to start with Krong and Josh and JRAF up in the tunnel, and then give Tinkerbell a chance, and then go over to TBD. So, Krong, do you want to go first?
Sure. What is the current status of the shard?
The shard is, I feel like it is basically, it got pushed up into this kind of hole in the statue, and I think there was perhaps the expectation that something magical or significant would happen, and it just kind of slid back out, and I imagine TBD maybe
I grabbed it in
reflexively
midair.
caught it.
So it did not make a noise.
Yeah. So
If you hadn't caught it, we could claim that we did the job and could leave.
I suspect
Which would not be good for TBD.
yeah, I'll remind you, in addition to the doing the job part, there is the TBD doesn't want to be cursed for forever part.
there's also like the imminent destruction of all the lands around here, which I feel, as a good character, I should point out.
I like how you really
Clarify
Lest we forget, he's a good character.
Yes, and if I say it enough, people will believe it.
Okay, well, I'm going to move 6 squares. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take an action dash for another 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And because I am a rogue, I'm going to take another 6 squares as a cunning action dash.
Nice.
1, 2.
Cunningly dash.
Cunningly dash.
And I'm going to end up here in the big room, but kind of behind looks like a wheelbarrow full of rocks.
Yeah. So you're in the big chamber. There's a mining operation here. There's a bunch of workers. I feel like the workers are probably still working, but they're distracted because they know there's something clearly going on with, guards are moving through these things. And I will remind you, though it's mainly workers on the level where you are, there's a level above this chamber with like a catwalk going around the circle of this chamber. And there are guards with crossbows up there that are, keeping their eye on the workers below.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more thing, although I have done everything I can do in the turn. Was there some discussion about whether we could communicate over distance?
So we had that discussion, and I don't think we did. So
I don't think that was previously discussed. Yeah.
I've got the message. I have the message spell. I can communicate with people.
Then
And
you
they
are
can
our operator.
Messenger.
You're a magic switchboard operator.
But I can't do that right now. I am done.
Okay. All right. Josh, you're in the tunnel too. Do you want to follow in Krong's direction, or do you want to do something different?
I am going to follow in Krong's direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I can cheat just a little bit at the edge of the doorway, but kind of behind Krong.
Okay. All right. You are in the big mining chamber as well. Is that your turn, Josh? Anything else?
That is everything.
Okay. JRAF, you are next. You were kind of at the back of the group in the hallway, so you're in this long hallway that leads to the mining chamber, but you can also see kind of behind you, back the other way down that hallway, that squadron of guards that are chasing / being distracted by Tinkerbell.
I'm sort of tempted to stay where I am because I can kind of see what Tink is doing and also kind of hear. I can't quite see, but hear what's happening. Because nothing's happening yet.
Okay.
I don't want to split the part. I'm going to try to keep the party sort of together in a very broad sense and just sort of be ready. With
Okay.
I don't know, with a action maybe.
Okay.
We have
All right. I'll let you camp out there.
Okay.
I'm going to have the guards go next. The guards are aware that somebody is here and something's going on. One of the guards says, I think there's someone invisible. Form up. We'll find this blackguard and root him out. And the guards kind of they stand side by side in this hallway, and they start just kind of moving really slowly, but it's like they're looking for something that's invisible, and they're moving down the hallway, swinging their swords kind of left and right, trying to kind of sweep in front of them for someone who might be there. Now, Tinkerbell, you are invisible. You're very small, and you have the power of flight.
Yep.
So I'm going to say the guards are moving down the hallway. They're swinging their swords. I'm going to roll a couple attacks. I'm going to say that they have disadvantage. They definitely have disadvantage. But we'll see. They might catch you as you're kind of...
I think they have double disadvantage.
That is not a thing, unfortunately.
It should be.
Attack. Ooh, that is not good. I rolled 2 17s, so I got a 17.
Yeah.
All right. And then I got a 15 and a 22. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Oh, no. So these guards are moving, and they manage to cut you with their swords. You are going to take, it looks like, I'm going to say it's 7 and 4 slashing damage. So that's 11 slashing damage combined from 2 attacks. And they know when they've hit something. So they start shouting to each other and to the other crowd, there's something in here. And the other guards kind of rush in behind them, such that it would be real hard for you to get past the guards this way. Now, of course, there's a lot of hallways around here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it is your turn. The guards I'm going to say they're engaged with you, so you would need to take the disengage action, but then you could disengage and move.
It's sort of, okay. Question about the bleeding that I was doing.
Yep.
If I did a healing word,
That would end your invisibility
that would-
because that's a spell.
oh, dang it. That's right.
It would also be saying something.
Also verbal. Yeah.
Dang it. Darn
Double
words.
dang it.
So yeah, really there's no reason to do that. So instead I'm going to disengage and
Okay.
run away.
All
And
right.
the immortal words of Christopher Lloyd, get out of there!
Yep. Yep. Do I have to roll anything for disengaging?
Nope, it just happens.
Okay. And then
And then you can move up to your speed.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that was my action, so I can only run once.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
If you're flying, can you fly faster?
Yeah, what's your fly speed?
There is no fly speed. It just says walking is 30 feet.
It's possible that your fly speed is the same. You have a flying speed equal to your walking speed and can hover. So
Okay.
30 feet.
Okay.
I feel like you should be able to go a lot farther, but I guess you're tiny,
Yeah.
so it's
I
like
am
relative.
tiny.
You know?
Yeah. It feels
As somebody who
further.
owns a bird, like you learn that like flight is a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Birds will they'll climb up something to avoid having to fly because it's like flapping those little wings to lift yourself it's a lot of work. Sometimes you just
Yeah.
want to climb, but sometimes you're
Get
like,
it.
no, I'm a bird. I'm gonna fly. Take that, land dweller.
Yeah.
Fairy dynamics.
Yes.
All right, TBD. Give me a quick dexterity check as you catch that cursed shard in your hand.
I can do that. That is a 15.
All right. You grab it, but you grab it kind of the wrong way, and you cut your hand real good on the sharp edge of the shard. Did I mention the shard's cursed? When you cut your hand on a cursed shard, you are poisoned. What does poisoned mean? You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, so you don't feel great.
Oh, well.
I would like to say to my group, but not, I'm too far away to say it to TBD. I can cure you from that, but I will have to cast you spell. I have lesser restoration.
Okay. TBD, what do you want to do?
Well, I don't know where anyone is. This has failed. I feel terrible. So I'm going to go back to where I last saw my friends. So I am going to move my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 I can do. That gets me to here with Pika following. I am then going to take move as an action. And I am going to try and get past this person, which will take me to about here.
Oh, that person's a worker. They're busy minding. They have no interest in finding invisible parkour people.
They're minding their own business.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to do whatever it is, cunning thing. And I will move again.
Move further.
1, 2.
Now, let me just ask a tactical question about friendship and teamwork and being invisible. When all of you are invisible and the plan breaks down, how do you know that?
Well, we
I don't yet.
But
I'm just standing here.
Monty can talk to us. So I'm hoping that Monty is going to sort all this out. But I didn't want to walk to where Monty was because I don't know where Monty is.
I'll just remember you could whisper things. You could also, at a certain point end your invisibility, which may be important.
Yeah, I mean, these are all things that we could do.
They're all things you could do. All right. Krong, you have felt someone rush past you invisibly back down the hall.
Well, I don't think there's any reason for us to go back that way because it looks like we've pretty much explored that whole side of the...
we haven't gone
except for
up.
the stairwell.
Upstairs.
And that's our second floor, which somebody hinted was important.
Also, we can't abandon Tink back in the...
Your two main avenues for exploration that I am friendly reminding you that you don't have to do. There's lots of different ways you could arrive at the end of the adventure. But I would say your two main avenues are either the eastern wing of the tomb, which is unexplored, or the upper levels of the tomb, which have unexplored. And you did see a stairs going up in a room in the western side that you did not further explore.
I 100% forgot about those stairs.
That's okay. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Also, Annette, I remember we talked about the fact that I could use the ventilation shafts to get out that nobody else could. So you don't necessarily have to wait for me or protect me. I'm a big, strong fairy myself.
All right. So I'm partway through this room. I was headed to the east wing, and I say, wait a minute. Were those stairs?
I'll also say there's a tunnel leading over to the east wing. You see there's something in it, but no one has actually explored that way yet. So,
well, it looks like there's a door is all I'm saying.
There's something.
I was going to go over there, open a door, but now having remember those stairs. I'm going to turn around. I will move.
Flashback. Stairs.
Previously on.
I'll move 6 squares to here.
Moving on squares. Fun times.
I am deciding what to do now. It's a very exciting moment for everybody.
Riveting.
Quick recap of the adventures so far. Several players have moved 40 feet to the east and now reversed and are in the process of moving 40 feet west.
And I actually have.
By the
moved.
halfway point of the session, they may be back where they started. We'll see. Annette has saved a lot of time by just going nowhere.
I would
just
like to do a
stood.
cunning action hide.
Okay. I would say that no one is aware of your presence in that hallway because you're invisible and you have hidden. You've flushed yourself up.
Now
against
I'm
the
not
sides of the
invisible
wall.
anymore. Because
Oh.
now I'm casting a spell.
Okay.
Message.
Mhm.
Sort of southwest, just somewhere in there. I think Tinkerbell is around. I'll say, the shard didn't work. We need to go upstairs. Do you remember there are stairs? There's stairs over there.
Message has to be short.
I really don't. Well, you can cut me off whenever you want. You're the
Insert
you're the spell.
25 magic cents to continue message.
And Tinkerbell can respond to it, and that's not casting a spell.
Ooh, excellent.
Tinkerbell, would you like to respond?
Yes, and I would like to respond. Meet you there.
Okay. Josh, do you want to head back the way Krong did? We can speed these turns up, I think.
Absolutely, especially, there have been the pitter patter of many feet heading in that direction, and they were all invisible, so I figure I know who they are.
All right, J-Raff, as you've camped out on this corner here, keeping an eye on both things, you hear multiple sets of invisible feet pattering in your direction, and they're familiar footfalls. They're not, So, yeah. Do you want to do anything, or just continue to stay where you are?
I'm going to, since I can't see anyone but hear things, I assume it's my compatriots, and I just sort of hiss in their direction. How did it go?
Badly.
Yeah. Excellent.
I'm so sorry.
The guards are next. They're going to continue. They're moving through the hallway, swinging swords, trying to hit an invisible fairy. I'm going to roll some attacks with disadvantage. Let's see here. I have rolled a 8 and a 19. 8's not going to hit you.
Right.
And a 17 and a 12. 12 probably not going to hit you.
12 does not.
All right. So you're ducking and weaving as these guards are grunting and swearing at each other as they are kind of pushing through the hallway slowly, just swinging their swords back and forth, trying to hit something invisible. And Tinkerbell, it is your turn. I think, again, you're in the situation where you're going to probably need to disengage and move unless you just... You know what? Actually, give me a stealth check. Maybe they didn't close with you. They didn't hit you.
16.
I'm going to say because they didn't hit you, they are not engaged with you,
Okay.
and you're invisible, so you could potentially do a double move this turn.
Yep. I'm going to do a double move. Already counted. I am running here. Or flying.
All right. TBD, we're back around to you.
So did I hear this whisper from Jay saying, how
Yeah.
did things go? So I'm going to head towards that whisper.
All right.
And I'm going to say, it went very badly. I put the shard in. It fell out. It cut me. I feel terrible.
I say, I can heal you from I can sense, because I'm a paladin. I can probably sense it's poison, but it's not my turn. So I can heal you when we are all together.
Well, I'm going to continue on my merry way.
All right, continue the way.
Get to the stairs.
Yeah.
Because
I
that's a
think I can
closed
get
room.
Down to about here. Well, I will say in passing, I was like, remember those stairs?
Good times.
Remember the stairs.
Is talking an action?
Usually not.
Okay, then that was the last one was my action, and then I will move another 1, 2, 3, 4,
All right.
5, 6, 7, and I'm near the doorway to the stair room.
For the purposes of speeding things up, do you think we could agree that you all managed to regroup in the storage room with the stairs without incident?
Yep.
Sure.
Yes.
All right.
That.
I am no longer invisible, and the guards outside are probably not invisible anymore either.
No. Give me a stealth check, Krong, for you to get from point A to point B in that case.
Okay, well, I rolled a 9 on the die, so
But you're very stealthy.
natural 20. I mean,
Okay.
unnatural 20.
Math's 20. All right. Krong,
Dirty
as you
20,
as you
say.
are sneaking into the storage room, you're the last to arrive. You can hear those guards. Some of them are still walking back and forth in the hallway, swinging swords around, trying to hit Invisible Fairy. Some of them are waking up other guards. I think you had established that this area is some kind of barracks, and there are other guards sleepily kind of pouring out into the hallway. So this situation is getting busy, but you have so far, they know there's people here, but they don't know where you are.
And they don't know we're behind the locked door.
And they don't know you're behind this door, but more and more guards are pouring into this area. So you're in the storage room. It's dusty. There's lots of crates and boxes. I think there's racks of weapons. You know that there's a strange little office north of here. Somebody opened that door before, an alarm went off. There was a little wizard guy and a golem working back there. And you managed to de-escalate that situation. If you want, you could head up the stairs to the second level of the.
Do we want to spend a
tomb.
moment to staunch various bleedings and things?
And
Well-
I can cast lesser restoration, so TBD is not.
I can do that as well, but if Jay is disguised as a guard, that's probably a better mood for Jay.
Yes.
I will point out that if you have anything that's an ability instead of a spell, you should do that instead.
Wait. Would a
Don't tell
potion of
me.
healing do anything for the poison?
Probably not.
No.
But
Anyway, what I was going
would-
to say was, if I have learned nothing else from video games, it's that when we go to another level, the NPCs will stop searching for us on this level, and we'll be fine.
it's true.
I could arcane lock that door. I don't know if that would slow them down enough for us to do what we need to do.
I don't know. Go for it.
I could use, I don't know how bad the fighting's going to be, but I'm at half of my hit points.
You got hit a bunch.
Yeah.
You may have my potion of healing.
I also have 2 potions of healing.
Ooh. Well, I'll take
But-
the.
I am going to still cast lesser restoration for.
So the one thing I think to be mindful of is that anyone who's using a spell, your invisibility will end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, there was a ticking clock on that invisibility. So if you're spending time to regroup here and heal up and things like that, I think probably the invisibility will end unless you had plans to no, we're pushing on right now, use it to maintain as many minutes of invisibility as possible.
And that's kind of what I'm wondering. So if Jay can.
But you got stabbed multiple times.
Yeah, throw a healing potion to me and I chug it as we fly up the
Okay,
stairs.
I'll throw another one to you.
Yeah.
Two, and then
Invisible person throwing a potion to another invisible person. What?
It's
I'm
like-
just saying.
Because, well, okay, listen.
What if we
listen.
handed them? What if
Make
we
her
handed
roll.
what?
Hard to hand when people are invisible, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. One of you needs to make an acrobatics check. One of you needs to make a sleight of hand check. I'm going to say thrower make sleight of hand check. So
This
J-Raf,
is going to go so poorly.
you got to beat both of you have to beat 10. J-Raf, throw a potion at 180 degrees from where Tinkerbell is, and it smashes.
Can I catch it with Mage Hand? I'm very dexterous.
You're going to have to
I
make
just
a
see it
very
flicker
hard,
into
very hard sleight of hand check.
as I see the potion suddenly
Yeah.
appear
Yeah.
flying towards the wall. I rolled a 1.
All right. Yeah.
Wait. It's my turn. I'm going to. Wait, how do I. do it in here.
You hear a
there it
muffled voice from the hallway reacting to the sound of broken glass say, "What was that?"
Oh no, it didn't roll. Why does it not roll?
There's no roll for mage hand.
Duh.
You would be well prepared to catch it if it had not been so poorly.
So poorly done. Yeah, because my 17 acrobatics isn't quite going to be good enough.
We learned a valuable lesson today about using the word throw.
Yeah. Okay,
Up
so
the
is it broken
stairs.
or is it still usable?
Oh, it's gone. No,
okay.
No.
Good thing she had two.
One down. Yeah, you did have
thing.
two.
You could have just put it on a table and then somebody
Yeah.
could have picked
Sorry
it
for
up. But
accidentally slapping you in the face. I was trying to catch the potion.
Ow! Does that wait? I don't take.
I still
become
want to use the lesser restoration though to depoison.
Depoison James.
that would be nice.
Otherwise,
Can we get up the stairs first?
yeah, but it's just by touch, so we can do it while running up
like
the
a
stairs.
slap upside the head. How dare you?
All right.
Yeah, I slap her butt.
All right.
I mean,
I'm not good.
I probably won't be by the end of the adventure.
Let me just show you on the map.
Real quick, how many points do I get for the healing potion that I picked? Not the one that trash. Unless I can lick it off the floor, which
do
I
not do
totally
that.
would. Okay.
You get 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Okay.
And then get poisoned for licking off the floor.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Do you, if you need more, if I've cast a spell, I've already de-invisibilized myself.
Okay, so 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
So 8. I have 41 out of 59. So if I should be safe-ish. We'll keep the important things for.
All right. There was discussion of arcane locking a door. Did you lock a door? There was discussion of arcane locking, and instead you smashed something.
Everybody said, no, let's not do that. Let's run as fast
No
as
one
possible.
said don't do that. No one said that.
No one said
No
that.
one said that.
Okay, imagine that a few minutes ago,
Seconds.
a few
You
seconds
can't
ago, I arcane locked a door, became visible, and turned into the wizard that I remember being behind that door.
Okay.
Okay. You're arcane locking, just to make sure I've got it correct, the door from the storeroom into the hallway, not the door from the storeroom.
Because there's like about 50 guards
wizard
on the
office.
other side of that.
There are, and
That heard a shattering potion.
well, only one of them heard it, but he was not going to keep a secret. And arcane lock, if I
you need to
just
destroy
remind
the door
myself,
to get through it.
it's like that is that is significant.
Yeah, I can unlock it again, just to be clear.
Sure, magic.
There's a
It is more difficult to break or force open. So yeah, probably no one's coming through that door anytime soon. But also now they're very aware. They know things are up, way up. But that has probably bought you a bunch of time. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to put you're all rushing up the stairs. Let me just read the quick description of the room at the top of the stairs. This is room X14. The stone walls of this circular room are engraved with murals depicting a giant at various stages of his life. Leading away from this room is a hallway that heads east. The stairs are kind of in the center of this circular room with all of these murals. I'll reveal a little bit more of the hallway. Quick status check. Let's see here. So TBD, we know you are visible because you cast Arcane Lock. Krong, we know you are visible because you've been sneaking around. Josh, J-Raff, and Tinkerbell, are you visible or invisibles?
I'm visible now.
You're visible. Oh,
You
you
say I
did
was
a
visible?
lesser restoration.
I did a spell.
Yeah.
Did you say I was visible or invisible?
You're visible, right? You told me
Yes.
you were. Yeah.
Josh is still invisible.
All right.
And I think Tink is as well.
Okay.
Unless
And
drinking.
TBD, you mentioned that you've taken on the appearance of that kind of diminutive mage that you saw down below.
Yeah, and I think we've got a number of guards with us as well.
Yep.
So
Yes. So Krong and Jiraf, you have to be visible, but you have the ability to look like other people.
Yes.
And you basically
I look
already
like
had
a guard.
You have Onyx Scar aliases already prepped.
Yes.
I will look like that golem.
Oh,
Nice.
you can.
Oh, nice.
Smart.
Question: a golem is very big. Can you
Oh
look
my!
like a
I'm
creature
like
that's
7.5
big?
feet tall. How big is the golem?
Well, it's a large creature, so it's a whole class size bigger than you. You tell me if that's a limitation of your. Sometimes the things like you can't look bigger or smaller than you are, but if you can look like that golem, that's great.
You could look like a little golem, and then
Yeah, I could. I
it's
just
like
look like
lost
the
weight.
golem slightly farther away.
I see how it works.
I'm 1 foot shorter or taller. How tall is the golem?
I'm gonna say within a foot of you. So
great.
yeah, you look like a big
Perfect.
clay golem.
You're taking me out for a walk.
Okay. For anyone who needs a reminder of what a golem is, they're big homunculi type creatures. They tend to be nonverbal. Here's what a clay golem looked like. They're slightly less, I guess, worked versus other kinds of golems. They look a little more on the organic side. All right. So, Krong, you look like a golem. TBD, you look like a wizard. Jiraf, you look like a guard. Would you like to march down this hallway to the west? Or sorry, to the east from the west?
Yeah, we're going to march in a very authoritative manner.
All right. Well, you belong here, and your invisible friends follow along behind you, maintaining their invisibility. Now, up ahead, you emerge, or maybe you look into, there's kind of a chamber here at an intersection of hallways. And in one corner in this intersection, there is a table and some chairs, and there are two seated creatures who look like they are playing a game of cards. You can see from this hallway, there's a door to the north, a door to the south, and a hallway that leads off a little ways to the east, where there's a big stone door currently open that way. Now, the creatures seated at the table there, I think probably the first thing, they look human and humanoid. The first thing you notice about them, though, is that they seem to possibly be identical twins who are, in fact, both kind of like garbed identically. They both look like kind of young women holding spears with armor and leather armor and probably iconography that suggests that they are members of the Onyx Scar. They both kind of look up at you, TBD, and your hulking a golem, and then kind of look back down at their card game.
I whispered to TBD, one of them always tells the truth.
That must be terrible for cards. Okay, well, they don't seem to care about us, so I kind of authoritatively I guess authoritatively walk as far as I can get, I guess, which is, let's just go down this corridor.
Do you want to go north,
to the
south, or east?
The open door?
The door at the end is open. Well, let's head north. Let's see what's up here.
I'm walking very heavily to try to disguise the sound of anybody else walking. I do have boots of false tracks, which makes me leave tracks like those of any humanoid of my size. I don't know if it translates to the correct sound of them walking, but, it's something. Clomp, clomp, clomp.
Okay, I head to this door and
all right. As you head to the door, the two women guards seated at the table there seem perhaps a little surprised by the direction you're headed. And TBD, you feel like a little little tingle in your brain. And I'm gonna say that I need you to make a deception check as somebody is skimming your thoughts.
well, they'll get a surprise. I don't think they got very much. I got a 24.
Okay. What do you think that you're aware of this happening? What do you try to do?
I just turn sharply and look at them and say, "Get out of my mind."
Okay, they go back to their cards as if nothing was happening. The door to the north is locked as you approach it. I guess maybe you go to touch the handle and it is locked.
I turn to the nearest guard and I say, "Unlock this."
The guard who maybe you just snapped at says, "Aminta has the key. You know that."
Fine. I stomp off with the air of somebody who is just. These people are not gonna have a good pay review.
Which direction would you like to stop off at? Would you like to stop off south, east, or west?
If the south door is locked, we're going to look pretty foolish. So that's a gamble. I'm just going to go into the main room for now. We can come back. We need to find this person who's got keys anyway.
All right. And are the rest of you following along?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you move your tokens to the up to the doorway, and I'll reveal more stuff for you. So at the end of this hallway, there's like a big. It's a door, but it's like a big stone slab on like a pivot. And so when it's pivoted open, you can pass to either side of it, but you can see it could easily be pivoted closed, kind of sealing the passageway like a cork. And this seems like it must be something from the original tomb construction and use of this facility versus the other stuff that has been retrofitted by the Onyx Scar or other users of this space. And you are looking into an immense chamber beyond. It is the upper level view of the mining chamber. So here you're looking at, the top of the big giant onyx statue that is holding up the dome of this chamber. And there is a platform going all the way around the sides, and you can see guards with crossbows kind of patrolling around the perimeter of that area. They're focused their attentions downward and have definitely not noticed you all in this passageway here. From this big central chamber, you can see doors that lead to the north, to the south, and to the east. The north and south doors are sealed. The door to the east is open. It looks like the big stone door that you are standing at, assuming the other three in this chamber are similar, can't be locked. They're just like big, heavy stone slabs, but they would be perhaps somewhat audible if you were opening and closing them. Yeah.
Well, I guess we've got to keep going.
It occurs to you that though these guards do not seem to be alerted yet, but they may become alerted soon to the troubles that the guards down below. Smash cut to guards flailing pathetically as they're hurting their shoulders trying to break down the door that you've arcane locked.
Well, I will pass this guard at the top. Why can I not move myself? There we go. Walk past this guard, and on the way past, I'll just say, "As you were." Just giving that "I own the place" vibes.
Okay.
And I figure even if this character doesn't own the place, they probably think they do.
And I am walking behind him, looking intimidating. Ideally,
I think somebody that is
done whatever he's trying to do,
being escorted by a giant golem, a low-level guard that has no name in the context of this adventure, gives you he stops and flattens against the wall to allow the big golem to stride past, and maybe that even allows for your invisible characters, again invisible, not inaudible, to move past without incident. You could also maybe observe the timing of the guards and their patrols and avoid getting too close to any of them without being too conspicuous if you wanted.
Tink
Let me
is
ask
just
you.
gonna fly across the middle.
Yep. And Tink, this is you were in. You now have a complete view of this chamber that you were in before. There is kind of a rickety catwalk that goes out from the big stone platform to the central statue in the middle. I think from here it is possible that someone could potentially try and climb up the stone, the onyx giant statue to get from the first floor to the second floor, but it would not be easy. You obviously can fly and can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question to James / the group. Which way do you want to go in this? You are now on the second level of the tomb. This is clearly Onyx Scar territory. It doesn't seem like you've seen any workers up here or anything like that. And there's there's more guards here than there were down below. What are you looking for? Where are you headed?
Well, I was thinking that I've got a giant golem that could open some doors for me in many senses.
Well, the thing is, I can open doors by picking them. I cannot open them by crushing them.
These are just
with my giant golem arms.
These are just stone doors that don't have a lock. That's
anyone can open these doors. They're just noisy.
Okay, good.
What do we think? Do we? I mean, the door on the other side is open, so we could go through that. But I figure those doors are there for a reason. But
I have a logistical question before. I carry a gem of brightness that can do some very distracting or blinding things. In what little remains of our invisibility time, if I use that, it's not a spell. Do I lose my invisibility?
I don't think if it's not a spell and it's not an attack, I don't think you do. So
I mean, I don't think we need to blind them yet. But it could be useful when we have
it's good to
40 guards after us.
Because I think we're getting along by Gollum aura, as the kids say. So I think we just pick a door and go through it. Shh.
Okay.
How high
I'm
up
hip
is
with the kids.
How high up is this ledge for when we need to jump?
That is an excellent question to ask, and how wise you are to ask.
I can cast Featherfall on all of us. So if it needs to, we can get out that way.
That's perfect. That gives the guards with the crossbows plenty of time to aim at us.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you're 25 feet up, which is not. I think also are you level 7 or 8 at this point?
8.
We're 8.
8. I mean, you would know the math, but many of you would probably, again, Tinkerbell can fly, but many of you could survive a 20-foot drop as long as you didn't land on your neck.
Just need to roll.
Yeah, just roll. Just tuck and roll.
Bend your knees.
Also, looking at our map that we have.
Oh, yeah.
North,
you do have a map of
question mark. Yeah, there's a big hole at that part of the map, and it says another crypt. And then to the south, that's to the north, and to the south, it says heroes rest here, isolated from everything, tomb vault, question mark. So it seems like north or south. To the east is living quarters, question mark.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I like heroes rest here, isolated from everything in the south.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that. Let's head to the south, and I will commandingly say, "Open this."
Okay. Kronk, do you open it?
Yes.
All right. Why don't you all
a little cranky, like just in my body language, like this golem's a little sick of this already.
You've been a golem for like 8 minutes.
Oh, and I am wearing a bowler hat. Because I'm doing this with Hat of Disguise. I always need to be wearing a hat.
I'm just going to point out the golem, as you encountered it in the office down below, was hatless. But so far, none of the guards have noticed.
Something.
Yeah.
I mean,
none of the guards have noticed that.
Stop judging his fashion choices, Tony.
Did you hear me judge? Yeah, probably you did.
Yes.
My voice.
I mean, also this wizard seems like the kind of wizard that would just put hats on the golem just for funsies.
All right. Krong, as you put your big simulated golem hands up on this big stone door and pivot it, it moves, but you feel like dust and cobwebs kind of fall out of way, as if this particular door has not been opened in quite some time. As the door pivots open, you all can see a dark kind of, I guess I was kind of unlit. No, just it is unlit. A dark, unlit area beyond, and you can see the outline of some big stone catacombs. Man, my brain is not working great today. Big stone sarcophagi that suggests that this is some kind of tomb, much like the whole thing here is a tomb of Zeluan. This seems to be a tomb for humanoid-sized creatures, but it is a tomb that seems like it has been sealed, and no one has been this way in, it looks like, quite some time, based on the level of dust and cobwebs that had built up. The guards seem oblivious to your actions so far.
Well, I
go inside, and once I'm out of earshot of the guards, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Would you all like to move your tokens in, or not if you're not doing this?
I lost my bird.
Let's see here.
Okay, my bird.
Oh,
there we go.
All right. So you all kind of crowd into. Do you want to close the tomb door behind yourself, or leave it open?
Let's close it.
All right. And so you've sealed yourselves into a tomb.
A completely lightless tomb.
A completely lightless tomb.
Well, I can do something about that, I think.
I got firebolt. I've got a flame blade.
I got a gem of brightness.
I've got a lantern.
The gem of brightness, please.
What about a lantern?
I also have produce flame.
I can smite someone and turn them to light.
Ooh.
Krong, you cast Detect Magic, and you get all kinds of kind of faint auras from around this room. It seems like clearly as a place that people have been laid to rest, there has been a variety of things put in place here to try and let people souls rest peacefully. Those are quite old and kind of faded. Perhaps they haven't been upkept in a while. But you also detect some kind of more recent, much more recent bits of magic, faint things, as if somebody has been doing something here. And these are weird hints of magic. I don't think you've necessarily seen or gotten these readings back before. It seems like somebody was possibly doing some kind of binding spells in this space. As you're kind of thinking about that and collecting your thoughts, I think at this point, unfortunately, invisibility has ended for our invisible friends. And as you're kind of taking it in, you are suddenly aware of kind of like a sound of a whistling wind, and the shadows start to flicker, and several creatures kind of whoosh out of the darkness in your direction. These appear to be the dead, and they appear to be displeased with your presence here in their tomb.
Did that giant statue out in the big room, did it have a hat on?
No.
No hats.
Let me check. How are we on time? Should I have Murderous Ghost attack you now or at the start of next session?
We have about 5 to 10 minutes, so probably next session.
Do you want to do one round of combat or not even?
Let's do that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I want to
we
do some
can do one.
combat.
Yeah.
Listen, we have just established a moment in which a cleric is actually useful in a heist situation.
That's what I was thinking.
Wow.
This is why we brought you.
Also, the Wrath has a hat, just in case, Monty needed to know that.
All right.
I was planning on being the giant statue, and now, the wraiths would say,
Scare
"Go back
them.
to sleep.
Just so we're clear,
It's not time yet."
the giant statue is 35 feet tall, so I think that's bigger than all of you. I have rolled initiative for the wraiths. Please roll initiative for yourselves.
Well, Tony, I'm assuming that the statue is of somebody that was not himself 35 feet tall.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe.
who knows?
I am.
Maybe he was 40 feet tall, and for budgetary reasons, they had to.
Goodness. There it is. There's the initiative button. Ooh.
Oh, why does that not work? Okay.
Yep, I rolled 6. Awesome.
All right, hold on.
Did great this time.
We're doing miserable on initiative.
Yeah.
I'm
mean-
not on the board anymore.
You didn't even know there were ghosts in this adventure. So, did
Yeah.
I do something? Wait,
You
what did
deleted Krong.
I didn't
Wait,
delete
it's
Krong.
Oh, no.
I don't think he deleted Krong, but something deleted me.
I can get you back.
The Wraith.
You're invisible.
I'm not on the board anymore either, by the way.
yeah.
Oh.
Can you please put me back in the game?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
So sad.
Tony's so mad at the golem.
Huge.
All right. There you are, Krong.
There we go.
And let me re-add you to the initiative order. All right. Are these new initiatives or are these?
Yeah.
My initiative is new.
All right.
Kron
what
doesn't
do you
have
get?
a name, just for...
TBD
you on
doesn't have a
mine.
name in mine.
Ah, I've got a name in mine.
Interesting.
Kron has a name in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, TBT doesn't.
All right. It looks like most of you are startled by the arrival of these menacing ghosts.
Yeah.
With the exception of TBD. TBD, 4 vengeful spirits move out of the shadows in the direction of you and your friends. What would you like to do?
I think the first thing I'm going to do, like if this was an MCU movie and we had those kind of budgets, you would see the silver power armor slowly expand out from her clothing piece by piece until it like covers her face and stuff. So, we can add that in post. That's probably an action.
All right. You power up your armor as your action. The horrible wraiths push through the darkness in your direction, closing with you. There are 4 of them. There are 5 of you. Josh Mullis, are you on this map somewhere?
Yes, I am.
Why am I
Under
Kind of
the bird.
overlapping.
Under the bird.
under the bird? I'm gonna say that they close with everybody except TVD. So these wraiths do this kind of horrible life drain attack. They just kind of move toward you with their wispy, ghostly arms, are kind of incorporeal. They just kind of try and like brush you, but it's bad. So let's go.
Did you say they were doing this to everyone except me?
Yeah, well, there's 4 of them and 5 of you.
Oh,
so
I thought it was
they're-
because I had a magical shard on me or something.
No, it's just I picked one person to not be murdered, and it was you.
Okay.
Um,
I'll take it.
Because you're standing in the
Congratulations.
back.
JRAF, 18 to hit. I'm just going
does
to
hit.
read a bunch of people numbers, and then you'll tell me about stuff in a second. Tinkerbell, 20 to hit. Jeez.
Oh,
Jeez,
they.
team.
Whose idea was to do this still?
Wow, I didn't know the numbers could get higher. Josh, 23 to hit,
Ouch.
and Krong, 12. 12 to hit, Krong.
Of
Wait, no, that
course.
does not hit me.
Yep. So, if you were hit, you are going to take 22 necrotic damage.
Good God.
Yep.
Okay.
And Tinkerbell, are you still alive?
Yep.
Yep.
I
Okay.
have 19 points. That's fine.
So you're telling me if this happens again, you're gonna.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fun fact: if a wraith kills you, you know what happens?
You become,
Become
a wraith.
You become a wraith.
Can we
so
still
I
complete
get-
the
Join the
adventure?
winning team.
Unfortunately, it does specify the wraith is under the control of the dungeon master, not the player.
Oh,
Darn
But
it.
so that's really news for me. Sorry, Kathy.
Nah, it's fine.
Here is the other. There's also. Did I say good news, bad news? It's kind of just a bad news. I need each of you that got hit, which was everybody except James and
Wrong.
Monty didn't get hit. Give me a Constitution saving throw. You need to get 14.
Done.
21.
JRAF is fine. Josh Mullis is not fine with the
Josh
11.
Molis is using a heroic inspiration
Oh.
from the previous adventure.
Oh,
Tinkerbell is also using her heroic inspiration.
Do you have one or are you
Oh,
saying?
God.
I do have one.
Oh,
Oh.
My
Josh
heroic
Mullis-
inspiration is a critical fail. It's a
Oh,
1.
no.
Josh Mullis, somehow the gods were not smiling down upon you as you stumbled into this haunted crypt, this crypt inside an ancient tomb, this tomb being picked over by an evil criminal organization. And here, perhaps just in a side chamber, you're going to be murdered by the undead. For if you failed that saving throw, which Josh and Tinkerbell did, your maximum hit points is reduced
oh
by
no.
22.
Wait, but I did the heroic inspiration.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
about
and did
that
you get a
15
higher on the
her
second
reroll.
Yeah, I got a 15.
Oh, just Josh Mullis takes that punishment. So yeah.
So my max hit points is down to what?
Whatever your max hit points would be minus 22.
Do you permanently take 22 hit points?
Like permanently?
Well, this reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest.
No.
I don't think we should have a rest yet.
Yeah,
I guess not.
I wouldn't take one now.
In the middle of combat.
Well, that's not good news. Because I had 43 hit points as max. I took 21 points of damage. And what's 43 minus 22? That's 21.
Yeah.
I'm at 0.
Okay, question.
No, I think you just went down to whatever you were at.
You didn't take
I'm sorry. It's not an additional 21 chip. Or had you taken damage before, you're saying? Or,
No.
I think I explained it correctly.
I took 20. I took 21
points of damage. Now you're at 23 hit points. Now your maximum goes down.
I'm at 22 hit points.
Oh, okay, but the point is now your maximum goes down to meet where you're at.
Yes.
When your maximum goes down, you not lose more hit points.
Correct. What Monty said.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I explained it poorly.
So you're at full health.
Good news.
Wow. Yeah. So you're not at 0 chip, but you are not in a good way. Let me just ask, should I end our session excitingly here, or do you all want to attack the wraiths one turn before we end?
I'm vaguely curious if we just open the door and run away and let them out into the chamber.
Well, you can do that in your turn. I want my turn, which is next, and I want to attack these jerks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a question for the Dungeon Master.
That's
when dying by a wraith, can I use revivify, or do they automatically turn into a wraith?
I'll have to check.
Okay.
You have to be dead for. Oh, well, the
Within
wraith has to do some paperwork. It says.
Okay. Okay.
Probably.
So technically, I could.
Guys, you're not murdered by wraiths yet. You're pre-murdered.
I'm just.
We're optimistic.
Don't get carried away.
Tony, you should be very proud of me. I'm reading my character sheet, so it's
I'm so
not
proud
as
of
if
you.
I'm like, a magical centaur that can make another echo of herself, and then you don't ever use it for the first.
You contain multitudes.
Yeah.
All right. The wraiths have attacked a devastating first attack, attacking you here. Who even knew there was a haunted tomb in this adventure? I knew. Krong, you are next. There are 2 wraiths in your proximity. Other wraiths threaten your friends nearby. What will you do?
Do I think there's any chance I could get away with cunning action hide with these wraiths right in my face like this?
Seems unlikely. Also remind you that health is a team resource, and that means that probably 2 wraiths would attack 1 person.
Well, the thing is, Tony, I would hide, then attack with advantage immediately, so that I would not be hidden anymore. But I would. I'll
let you do that. You're in a shadowy tomb. There are there's lots of shadows.
All right, cunning action hide.
Okay. The wraith's perception is surprisingly low as I'm looking at it.
And it's a 12?
The wraith's perception is 12.
Well, I rolled a 1, so that's totally fair.
That is literally, I think, the only way that Krong can mess up hide. Yep. All right, you try and hide from a ghost, and the ghost just kind of stares through a pedestal at you.
I will attack the wraith immediately to my south, the one that attacked Josh.
Got it.
I want this to hit.
Yeah, me too.
Do you?
I do. I'm on your team.
Well, I rolled a 12.
I've seen your track record. 12 on the die or 12 total?
12 total. 3 on the die.
Oh, I am sorry. You slice at the wraith, and the wraith is kind of wispily moving back and forth, evading your blows as it tries to creep at you with its horrible spectral hands. Do you have a second attack or inspiration or anything else cool?
I've got to move. I don't think I want to, though.
It would provoke from a wraith.
Yeah. I could move over here, but that wouldn't really do anything. Nope.
It does.
I'm done.
Yeah. Okay. Tinkerbell, a horrible wraith has attacked you, leaving you in a bad situation. What will you do?
I am going to evoke a fiery blade in my free hand.
Like a little fairy
A
size
tiny
fiery blade.
little. Listen,
It's like a fiery toothpick.
it's not the size of the blade; it's how you use it. And so I am going to roll my attack. Okay, first I did. Oh, that was. I didn't roll the right. Can we use that for the? This is how much. If I push the wrong button. I don't actually know how to roll.
I see that you rolled a 23 to hit.
Oh, okay. I just saw. I saw my screen had a lot of dice.
Yeah, I see that you rolled a 23 to hit, which will definitely hit a wraith. So your fiery blade cuts through the air and hits a wraith, and then it's 22 fire damage.
Yeah.
Now, I just need to check here. The tricky thing, wraiths are, because they're this ghostly, horrible apparition, they resist fire damage.
Dang it.
But so it will take 11 fire damage, and you're going to attack the one right next to you, I assume?
Yeah.
All right. I have noted 11 fire damage on that wraith. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Josh, I bet a cleric could do something. I don't know what. I haven't looked at your character sheet, but
I think
training for this moment.
I think I'm going to try to turn undead before I turn undead.
That is good timing. I would not do it the other order.
Yes.
Tell us about what Turn Undead does.
I present my holy symbol. I speak a prayer censuring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. DC 14. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can.
All right. I am going to go from left to right. Wraith on the left is doing a wisdom check. We're told a 5, so fail. Next leftmost Wraith has rolled a 14. Is that the number I needed to get? 14?
Yes.
Okay, so he is not turned. The Wraith just south of Krong has rolled a 13. 13 is not enough. He is turned. And the rightmost Wraith has rolled an 8. 3 out of 4 Wraiths fail this turn undead. Let me just put a little symbol on them that I will hopefully remember next time. Means that they are turned. And can you remind us what turned undead creatures have to do? They have to move away from you?
They must spend their turns trying to move as far away from me as they can, and they cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me.
Gotcha.
They can't take reactions. For their actions, they can only use dash or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
All right. So I will tell you, team, that you are now aware that those 3 wraiths kind of they kind of throw up their horrible ghostly arms and kind of wail and flail in the presence of Josh Molis's holy symbol. You know that those 3 are significantly less of a threat than the one slightly injured one that is next to Tinkerbell. J-Raff, you are next.
Okay. Question, when they attacked us, what kind of damage did they do?
They were doing necrotic damage.
Aha. I am resistant as
You're resistant to necrotic
an
damage?
Aasimar, because I'm an Aasimar. I'm resistant.
Aasimars are resistant to necrotic damage? Wow.
Apparently.
Wow.
That's what my character sheet. It says celestial resistance to
Celestial. Okay, I was like, it's not because you're a zombie, is it? It's like, I know.
No. I'm also resistant to 8 radiant damage. So that means I get to half the damage, right?
Yeah. So that's
Anyways.
yeah. Okay. Wow.
So that's good for me. If I hit one of these ones that Josh just magicked, did it say that will break the...
I don't believe so.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does? Okay.
If they take damage, they're no longer turned.
So you probably don't want to
So I
turn
do
them.
not want to hit any of those. I have a double action, and I have Raven's Death Great Axe, which is a magical axe with a motif of a raven carrying a humanoid skull. It's really awesome. So I can I can hit that twice on the one beside Tinkerbell.
Okay.
And does 20 hit?
20 hits.
So I'm hoping that magic damage, it's slashing, but it's 13 points.
13 points of magic damage. They do take the full 13 points.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm also going to hit a second time, 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
It's 8 points of damage.
8 magical slashing damage. Okay.
I can also do a bonus. It's still up, I assume.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it is not bloodied yet.
So I can do a bonus action of Wrathful Smite, which is an extra 1d6 of necrotic damage from the attack.
I think you could assume that a ghost is going to be immune to necrotic damage. I think you would know that from your travels.
Please ignore the rolls that I keep accidentally hitting.
So
then I will not Wrathful Smite them.
Yeah, you would know that any kind of undead is likely to be immune to necrotic damage. So,
anyways, I hit it twice. Good.
You hit it twice, delivering a fierce hit. TBD, do you want to take the last action of the session?
Yeah, I mean, so we... I presume a firebolt doesn't count as magical, or does it?
What type of damage does it do? It would specify.
I guess it says fire damage.
Fire. You know that they are resistant to fire damage. They're resistant to a lot of things because they're kind of incorporeal. So, if you were all clerics, this would be real fast.
Yeah.
If we would have made it this far.
You would not have.
Way to make me feel useful there.
I'm just going down my spells.
Pip, you dealt with 3 of the 4 things in this fight.
Yeah.
You're worth it.
You're well worth
Yeah.
it.
I presume Charm Person doesn't work on a wraith.
I think you could assume that, yes, that they are probably immune. Undead things tend to be immune to charming and poisoning and things like that. So, yeah.
I knew that.
You knew that. You're level 8. You've been around.
Can't do a whole lot that's going to be guaranteed. I'm resist the urge to cast Arcane Lock on the door behind us.
Oh my gosh. You're a good character.
You're good.
Is there anything you can do to damage the wraith?
Well, I can damage them, but they're going to be resistant to it, so it's going to be...
Still
Some damage
Still counts.
is better than no damage.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, I was just going through the various types of damage to see if there was anything I did that was special.
As someone that's going to die when I get hit again. Just saying.
Same.
Can I could cure you. I don't know if that would help. Are you low?
I mean, I have 19 out of 60.
What is your maximum, though? Oh, you didn't get hit by the...
Out of 60.
No, that was all
out
me.
of 60, yeah.
Out of 60. You said it. The second number.
Yep.
Yeah. Listening with both ears.
Yeah. It's, you know what, Tony, it's fine. That's because I distracted you with multiple random rolls that came out of nowhere.
I'm going to say if she's at 19 and these things are doing damage in the 20s, if you could give her a little boost
I can.
up, that would be nice.
I can do. Okay, I lean over or reach up and touch you, and you're going to get. I'm casting Cure Wounds, and you're going to get 2d8 plus 4 back. 2d8.
James, I'm just going to move your token next to Kathy in order for you to do that.
That seems wise.
Roll well, James.
Roll well.
Yeah. That is a 7 and a 5, 12 plus 4, 16 back.
That's pretty good.
Thank
That's
you.
almost one wraith attack.
I will take it.
Yeah, I don't think I can hide. I don't think there's much.
You've kept Tinkerbell alive. That was a very important.
That was
turn.
a very, very important.
James, you're very oriented toward you have your other character that does a ton of damage, and so I don't think you realize that you're being very helpful in a different way today.
Yeah.
No one ever
just
complains
looks
that
different.
they got healed for too little damage. It always feels to the healer like you're not doing much.
No.
The person who receives it always appreciates it.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm probably going to get hit again.
Yeah.
Well,
saying.
you're in a better state now. Just
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because my AC is only 14. So,
All right.
it's a low number.
Let us pause here. 3 of the wraiths have been turned, which will be not good for them, but one horrible ghostly apparition remains, and it seems set on trying to keep Tinkerbell here as a permanent resident here in the tomb of Zeluan. Will the wraith kill Tinkerbell? What other horrors await? Will TBD's curse ever be lifted? For answers to questions such as these, tune in next time to Total Party Kill.
Next time is like in 6 months.
I don't know. I know right now.
Yeah.
We'll talk about scheduling in a second. Well, I did not know where you would end up. I thought that was fun and interesting that you.
It was.
we should have gone north. But you know,
Let me tell you, there's not great stuff north either. So
Yeah.
it was.
We found something fun to look at and something fun to fight. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
The plot is
And I
not
lost
relevant.
over half of my
Hit
max hit
points.
points.
but you were
Is it
very
half?
helpful.
I thought it was near half. Over half.
Close
It's-
enough. lot.
I had 43. I now have 21.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I'm a little surprised you don't have more hit points at that level. I guess there's different types of clerics. So, yeah.
I took 2 classes of rogue, which give you
That-
fewer
Makes
hit
you
points.
more nimble but less beefy. I would suggest, since it may be a little while before we play, I just did it for myself. Put any notes you might have for future you in the Roll20 chat. I am going to stop my recording. James, feel free to take us offline.
Yeah, I'm stopping the bootleg.